Day 4 of the series. Shoulders today. Got a later lift as planned. So 12:30 at night. No work tonight. Monday night we got off for a holiday, so be perfect for the gym. Should be empty there. Be able to go crazy tonight. So we'll hit shoulders, and then we'll do shoulders, we'll do traps, and then depending on how I feel, I'll probably add on some extra sets of chest at the end. But honestly, chest is feeling still pretty sore from the last chest day, so we hit it really well, which is good. But yeah, today focus probably won't be doing too much front delt press. I'll probably start off with that, and then we'll move on and we'll focus on other stuff. But good energy today. Peak weight today, so our morning weight was 207.5. Really freaking happy about that. My goal is to hit 210 or around 215. Trying to bulk up a bit right now and put on some muscle. So looking a little softer, but definitely progressing muscle-wise, I'd say. So 207.5, really good. A new high weight for me. Just got to continue that. Been doing 2 protein shakes a day lately, so I think that's been helping. Gonna keep doing that. But yeah, hopefully we get a good lift in today, and yeah, I'll just keep this one short, and I'll see you guys in there. First working set of shoulders. So first movement we're gonna be doing in Smith shoulder press. I got a 45 and a 10. So this first set's gonna be higher tension, not as slow and controlled, but just gonna really try to go crazy and get as many reps as I can as an opener. To warm up, I just did high reps of the bar. Then I just moved on to 1 plate, and now we're gonna do our working set. Stretched out a bit. Oh, feeling okay. So for this first set, let's just try to go crazy and get a good song going. First working set felt really good. Actually a lot stronger than I thought I'd feel. Because coming into today, I wasn't really I didn't really want to focus on doing any heavy pressing. But first one felt really good. So I'll stick with the same weight. Do the 45 and the 10. And probably we'll do 1 more set after this, and then we'll move on. But same idea for this set. Higher tension and just try to go crazy. So see what we can do here. third set for this movement. I think it'll be the last set here, and then we'll move on to a lateral raise. I'm not sure if I want to do dumbbell lateral raise or a cable, but we'll see what feels good after this. But yeah, we'll pump it out here and then move on. Second movement for this shoulder day. Gonna go on to some lateral raises. So first set I just warmed up with some 10s, super lightweight, just at high reps, just to feel out the movement. Now I'm gonna go to the 20s, and this is still a pretty good weight for me, I can control it. But let's get some blood into the shoulder. Let's try to go crazy. Okay, so move on to our second set. First working set felt really good. Just gonna use the 20s again. Pretty good weight. I was thinking I'd go into the 25s, but stick to the 20 and just aim for higher rep and try to get a really good contraction on the shoulder here. Try not to use any trap, well, as little as possible. But same thing. Okay, so last set of lateral raises, sticking with the same weight again, and then we'll move on probably to a face pull and focus on the rear delt. But I might superset face pulls with more lateral raise, but we'll see. moving on to our third movement. I'm gonna do a superset here. So shoulders are actually feeling pumped already, but moving on to the rear delt. So for rear delt, I really like to do the face pull with the rope. For me, I have a really good mind muscle connection doing this one. So nothing too heavy for this, only 105 pounds on the stack. But really be careful with this movement because it easily can turn into more of a row. So really trying to focus on my rear delt here. So we'll start with this, do as many reps as I can, and then we're gonna superset it with more lateral raises. But I did go down weight with the lateral raise because I am a little bit fatigued after those 3 sets. So I'm gonna use the 15-pound dumbbells and just try to burn them out. Still with really good form though. So see what we can do. First superset there felt really freaking good. With shoulders, I am a big fan of doing supersets. With a lot of the smaller muscles, it feels good for me. So shoulders, arms, both like doing supersets. But I'm gonna do the same thing again. Did put up the weight though for the face pull. It's definitely too light on the first set, which is fine. Just went for higher rep there. Still feeling really pumped though. So we'll do this again, and probably do one more superset after this, and then we'll move on to traps. And that's where I like to use the trap bar here. It's really, really, really nice. And I don't use straps on that, but I'll explain that when we get to the movement. Yeah, at least we'll do this one and probably one more, depending on how we're feeling. And then we'll move on. Really good set. Last superset here, and then we'll move on to traps. Workout's going good though so far. Feeling really pumped. Even just lifting my arms this high freaking hurts in a good way. So definitely working. So we'll finish this up and then trap bar, which is a really good movement. Put the weight up a little bit for the face pull, so we're just gonna do 125. Same for the lateral raise though, 15s are good. Moving on to our next movement, the lovely trap bar. Really freaking love this thing. If your gym has one of these, definitely recommend trying it out. To warm up though, really important for traps. I've really screwed up my trap like twice. Really warm them up before you do any type of shrug. So all I did was pick a weight that you're comfortable with. I chose this 45-pound dumbbell and just do a couple warm-up reps at that weight. So the last thing you want to do is pull your trap. Another tip I'll give when you're actually performing the shrug, keep your head facing forward. Do not look left to right or up or down or anything. So when you're doing your movement, keep it locked in. Do not look around, because that is such an easy way to pull your trap. With that in mind, trap bar, feeling warmed up. We got one plate on either side. Not sure how much the trap bar weighs. I think it's either 45 pounds or 35, so approximate weight here would be 135 to 125, around there. But for this set, really slow and controlled. For traps, when I get to the top of the rep here, really gotta try to get a good squeeze. That's super important to control the weight. So we'll try to go crazy here to get as many reps as I can. And we'll probably do 3 sets here, and then we'll move on to maybe just a chest finisher, because shoulders are pretty done here. Okay, second set here. I did up the weight on the trap bar, so added a 25 to the trap bar. First set was good, just a little bit too light. Want to put more of an emphasis on the tension, so higher weight, and then also going to be supersetting it with upright rows. using an Easy Bar, and that's at 60 pounds. So trap into the upright row. I like this combination because the trap bar, obviously we're hitting trap, but on the superset, doing the upright row, it targets trap as well as your lateral part of your shoulder. So it's kind of like a good 2-for-1. I really like doing this kind of movement, so back to back. Also, with doing any type of shrug, if you don't use straps, which I'm not, it's really gonna work your grip strength. So that's also like a 2-for-1. So while I'm working my traps, I'm also getting a good amount of weight onto my forearm, and my grip strength's getting trained. So really good for your forearms as well. Oh, try to go crazy. Okay, so last one felt really freaking good at the higher weight. So much tension on the trap on that last set. Really fatiguing, but it's a super good superset. Same weight on the trap bar, but moved up 10 pounds on the Easy Bar. So 70 pounds for the upright row. Should be good as a finisher. Shoulders are absolutely fried. Really not much left in these shoulders. So we'll do this, and then I'm just gonna move on to a little chest finisher just to get more chest volume out throughout the week, because that's one of my focus points is my chest right now. So we'll do this and then we'll move on. Really freaking good. All right, let's move on. Shoulders are feeling really, really good today. Gonna finish this workout off with some chest. Probably gonna do 2 or 3 sets here on the incline hammer strength, and then we'll move on to a fly, probably just a pec deck. and do 2 to 3 sets there. And that's what I've been doing lately. So because my goal is to grow my chest, I've been just adding on a couple sets of chest to my shoulder days. And I feel like it's been working pretty good for me. It's pretty much just like a push day minus the tricep portion. So try to get as many reps as I can here, try to pump up my chest with some blood, and depending on how we feel here, might just do one more and then move on. First set on this movement felt absolutely perfect. So for me, at least my strength right now, 2 plates is a good amount of weight where it's not too light, but at this stage, it's not too heavy either. Especially on a shoulder day, just doing like burnout sets for extra volume, this is a really good weight. So I'm gonna do another one, maybe even one more set after this one, depending on how I'm feeling, because that first one felt really good. So I'm just really focusing on the form, trying to minimize my front delt activation as much as I can, and I do that by bringing my shoulders back. And you can also think about puffing your chest up, keeping your chest up, head back, shoulders back, and just getting a deep stretch like this. And when I'm pressing up, I'm just thinking about almost like bringing this part of your arm inside into your body. So instead of just thinking about pressing, which will use a lot of tricep, I like to think about using my pec to move the weight. So it's easier said than done, but using the pec and almost thinking about this motion, so it's like crossing over your body instead of just a press. This machine converges, so it really helps with that motion anyway, but that's the cue I'm going for. But yeah, let's go crazy here. Last set here, and then we'll move on to some pec deck as a finisher, and then I think we're good to go, and we'll be in the car. So let's get this underway. Whoa. Yeah, let's move on. First set of pec deck. Got the weight at 160. Moderate weight, but really just looking to finish off here. Get as much blood into my chest as I can before we leave. And yeah, we'll try to get a lot of reps Really, really good squeeze, good control. No ego lifting here at all. Just really trying to focus on my chest moving the weight. So let's get it. Ooh. Ooh. Second set of flies here, and probably do one more after this, and then we'll be good. That first set felt really good though. Feeling really pumped. Ooh. Yeah, one more. Last set, and then we should be good. On that second set of pec deck though, I did increase the weight. Forgot to say something. So it went up to 170. Started at 160 on the first one, and probably for this set I'm just gonna stick to 170. Felt pretty good, but since this is the last set of the workout, I'm just gonna try to go absolutely as crazy as I can and just murder the chest. And got some For Whom the Bell Tolls. Got some Metallica going, and let's go absolutely freaking crazy. Aim for 12 reps. It's gonna be a faster tempo. Let's aim for 50. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get to the car. So I got some extra time since I'm not working today, so do a little quick pump check, see what we're looking like. Pretty good lift today. Feeling pretty pumped, not too bad. Yeah, relaxed, looking pretty decent. Upper body is starting to really fill out. Decent width on the upper frame here too. Shoulders are looking decently broad. Can't complain. Yeah, 207.5 right now, so got a lot of food in my belly. I'm feeling that bulk look, but feeling freaking strong. Really happy with the progress that's being made so far. But yeah, overall, 207.5. Let's get it. Yeah, pretty freaking solid. So yeah, good lift. See you guys in the car. Day 4 complete. Shoulders have been annihilated, as well as traps and some freaking chest. So really good lifts, no complaints whatsoever. Only 2 people in the gym when I was leaving. It's freaking late. 2:30 in the morning. Tuesday now. But I mean, for me it's pretty normal since I'm on night shift. So not gonna talk too much for this car talk, but just gonna recap today's lift. So shoulder day, we started off with some Smith machine for some chest, for some shoulder press. We only did, we did what, 2 or 3 sets there. Was it 2? Was it 3? Just 2 or 3 sets at a moderate weight. I don't like to do too much volume when it comes to shoulder pressing, because since I'm doing so much chest work right now, my front delts are getting a lot of activation, even when I'm trying to focus just on the chest muscle. So that was the plan. So yeah, we did the Smith, and then we went over and we did lateral raise. That felt really good. Then we did some trap bar with some dumbbell lateral raise superset, and then we moved on to, oh, I'm getting the order so screwed up. So what do? We did the Smith to start, then we did lateral raise, then we did face pull with the superset of the lateral raise, and then we did trap bar with the superset of the upright row. That finished off shoulders, and then I moved on to my finisher sets of chest. And now today I just wanted to try and do the hammer strength incline machine. Used it before, but one of the pieces that I haven't really used too much, so I wanted to use that today. Did a moderate weight, 2 plates for 3 sets, I think it was, and then we did pec deck as a finisher. Felt really good. Got some posing in, show the physique, see what we're looking like. But tomorrow will be an arm day, so that should be a little quicker. The gym will definitely be busier tomorrow, for sure, because I'm gonna be going before work, so like 7-ish. And yeah, I know the gym will be busier for sure. So probably not as much talking in that video. I know I've said that before, but the arm day might just be straight sets with no talking at all in the gym, and then a car talk. That would be easier, but we'll see what happens. I think I fixed the audio for this video, so now my voice should not be coming only out of one ear or the other, which somebody pointed out to me. So I think I fixed that for the microphone. The gym wasn't playing any music today. There was no music at all, which I've never been to a gym where it's just silent. So I don't think I'm gonna have to try to remove the gym. Obviously there's no gym music, so I don't have to remove any audio in the background. So I think I'm just gonna leave the audio for this video just unedited, and we'll see how that sounds. But other than that, yeah, we'll keep this one short, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for arms.